Hi, my name is Grace Warner, and I want to talk about volleyball because to me it is more than just a sport. It is part of my life, or it was, and it has shaped me into who I am today. So I first started playing when I was about in third grade, and I had a lot of I was expected to play because my dad played and my sister played, and she even played in college. So my dad was my first coach ever, and he, although was challenging in a lot of ways, it was a great experience. And I'm incredibly grateful for what he's done for me, what he gave me. And so he was my coach for my first game ever, as well as for my final game ever. First, I only played for my school until my dad recommended around like 4th or 5th grade that I play for a club team. So I'd be playing all year round. And my first club was NOMAR, which stood for Northern Marin. And there were girls on the team from my school, so I've been playing with them for years already. And it was nice, it's comfortable, it's familiar. But I felt as though my first team was my top priority. I put it first before everything. I love winning, but I hate to lose even more. And I felt like some of the girls didn't feel that way. They would put other sports ahead of it, or wouldn't come to practice sometimes, and then didn't try as hard during the games. And at first, it's fine, I'll just get over it, but then it got kind of old kind of quick, and I wanted to be playing with people who prioritize the game just as much as I did. So my next goal was then to play for this other club team that my sister played for many years. It's called Marin Juniors, and I tried out for the team for years and years, and I was rejected every time, and it was crushing, but I wasn't about to give up. I just wanted it so badly because my sister had it, and I look up to her, so anything she had, I would like to. So then my freshman year came around, and I tried out for the team. I made varsity and was a starter, and the girls on the team were all juniors, seniors, and like 1 or 2 sophomores, and they were so hard on me. They gave me such a hard time simply because I was a freshman and a starter, and there was like this standard I had to meet. I was expected to play amazing every game because of how young I was and what I was doing, how I was being put over some seniors and juniors. And my sister had graduated around the year before. So the girls on the team she had played with, and so when I came in, I was always her younger sister. But 2 of the girls, a junior and a sophomore, both took me under their wing and were especially hard on me because they were really close with my sister, and they just pushed me on and off the court, which pushed me into something amazing because they both were incredible. But then after that year, after my freshman year, I tried out for Marin Juniors. Again, I would always keep doing that. And I finally made the team. I had never been so happy. I made 16 black, which is the highest ranking you can get for that age group. And it was tears of joy. The girls were so kind and wanted to win just as bad as I did. And I felt that I had found everything that I was looking for. I did it. But my freshman year and sophomore year, I had some of the worst years of my life in school. I was extremely depressed and going through a lot mentally. And I just could not stand to be on that team any longer than I was already there for. So I decided the best decision would be to transfer. And I went to a public school, so I was able to afford the club team because club teams can be expensive because of all the traveling. But then I realized I needed to transfer, and the only other place I was open to going to was in a different town, and it was a Catholic school, private. And so it was either I give up volleyball, I give up the team, or I give up the team and I go to a new school, or I stay on the team and I deal with it. So this is the most difficult decision I've ever had to make. It was I'm deciding between volleyball or my mental health. So obviously I did end up knowing what I had to do, but I cried for days over this. But I finally decided to transfer, and I transferred as a junior, and I knew I made the right decision in the end. But a part of me always just wonders, like, what could have been if I hadn't? But I tried out for the team at the new school. I was captain for the team at my high school, but we couldn't afford the club team anymore because of all the costs of the new school. So I slowly fell behind because I was no longer playing all year. I felt myself falling behind, and it crushed me. So I always wondered, like, what if I stayed? Would I be playing today in college? Where would I be now? And I'm incredibly thankful for the people that I've here and that I've met, and I wouldn't change that, but there was always the what if. I didn't have time to join a club team here, and I tried for a few days, but it was too late. I stopped going because I just refused to watch myself, see myself go bad. I had this expectation and standard for myself, and if I wasn't meeting that, I couldn't accept it. I was consistent with every year, better and better and better, constantly improving, and now I'm deteriorating, and it sucks. And I refuse to watch myself play at a low level. That was too hard for me. And maybe one day I'll get back on the court. My boyfriend has even offered to get a volleyball with me and just play for fun on the beach. So I think that's a good starting point for me. But what I've learned from this is that sometimes we have to make incredibly hard decisions and sacrifice things in our lives that we love for ourselves. And sometimes we have to be selfish. But I think our mental health comes first in the end. Thank you.